Hi, welcome back to Robin's Violin Studio. Today I'd like to talk about exercises and games for the young violinist for their left hand. So for students about 10 and under, I usually start off by getting a little piece of moleskin from the pharmacy, and I cut, you can kind of see that I've cut various sizes, but I cut a little strip that I call their thumb sticker. And I put one on my violin to show you. Now, different teachers have different, where they want the thumb to be, and it can depend on the student too. But it's a nice soft piece of moleskin, so it kind of also encourages a soft thumb, no squeezing. So whenever they go into playing position, they always know where their thumb goes. And I've actually placed it a little high, but that's the general idea. They'll always be getting right into that position. So that's something I start with. Now these following games I do, and they've got their thumb sticker on, and their left hand usually looks pretty great. So Swing Your Arm Song is a song that I learned in my Book 2 teacher training. So I didn't create this song, but it's to the tune of Lightly Row. So I'll just sing it and show you how it goes. We start off by holding the violin with just our head. A lot of teachers also, there's some mixed views on this, but I do teach my students to hold with their head. So their arm is relaxed and draped. Swing your arm nice and free, float your hand up easily. Hand so soft, thumb so straight, round your fingers in an umbrella shape. Creating a little umbrella. At Christmas time I might say, round your fingers in a candy cane shape. And then they hold this. Of course I'm making sure their wrist is straight, but they hold this for a little while. And they rest. So that's the first version. Second version involves placing a finger down on the tape. So first finger going down on the finger tape. Swing your arm nice and free, float your hand up easily. Hand so soft, thumb so straight, place your first finger on the tape. Great, and they hold that for a couple of seconds. Before we do the first finger down, of course, I talked to them about finger lines, how we want to be placing that first finger down, so this is all after that. All right, last version of Swing Your Arm. Swing your arm nice and free, float your hand up easily. Hand so soft, thumb so straight, place your fingers on the tapes. So now we get all fingers down. So that's really nice. Okay, now for teaching finger lines, if the child's old enough, I usually can, actually have them look at the lines on their fingers that they're creating whenever they put their finger down. But for younger students, what I find really works is getting some little stickers, and they'll place, these are really old, so I don't know if they'll stick. They'll get some nail art going, which is kind of fun. And these really aren't sticking that well. Let's see. They're gonna have some nail art. Some stars. Got a star on my finger. I'll just do 2 fingers. So I've got my 2 stars. Okay. When they place that finger down, they want to be able to see the full star. Let's see if I can orient this for you. All right, come down here. Place my finger down, I can see my whole star. Place my finger down, I can see the whole star, as opposed to that, which sometimes, sorry about the rosin, I've got lots of rosin here. Sometimes this happens, so we want to avoid, those bad finger lines. We want to see those stars, or see our full nail as we place our fingers down. Sometimes I'll also put a sticker on the thumb, because we don't necessarily want the thumb to be like this. We kind of want it to be very relaxed. You kind of want to see, or you can draw a smiley face with a washable marker, parents' permission of course. But I find that this sticker on the finger works really well. Just be careful that you don't get any in the F-holes. Okay, moving on. One famous one that a lot of teachers do, I don't do this one so much anymore, is fly the butterfly. And I might be doing this wrong, but they have the student go to playing position, but kind of here, and they kind of flap the wings of the butterfly, fly the butterfly down. This kind of helps keeps the wrist open. Come back up, fly the butterfly down. That's a fun one. Okay, table fingers. I used to do this and I kind of stopped, but I might bring it back. So what works really well for table fingers is M&Ms. But these days you kind of want to stick with something not food related. So if you have a student that you know you can give chocolate to, M&Ms work really well for this. But a fun alternative is making a little garden, I call it. So I've got these little stickers that I got at Michael's or Hobby Lobby or something, and the child gets a blank piece of paper and they write their name on it, and we make a little garden. So some of these are kind of big, but I'm gonna cut this. So what we do is we grab a couple flowers for our garden. And when I'm talking about tabletop fingers, I know this is not great, but we want this shape, square shape, tabletop. So you could get an M&M like I was talking about before. Place that M&M, and if they can keep it there, then they get to have it in their cup and eat it on the way home from their lesson, which I remember doing when I was little. Tabletop. Tabletop. Now I've got 3 flowers on my fingers that I get to now add to my garden on my piece of paper. I'm gonna take this off now. Got my 3 flowers. I earned these. Look how nice and sparkly they are. And then maybe we'll do some leaves to add to the garden. So I'll get those on there. Okay, tabletop playing position. See if I can hold those for 3 seconds. 1 Mississippi. Now, if the student can't hold their tabletops, those leaves are most, so I got one that just kind of fell into this crevice here. Oop. So that's what this is great for. And they can get this on their paper and over time really make this beautiful garden scene or whatever stickers that you can find. All right. Another really fun one. This is for a student who's a little bit farther along, maybe learning Twinkle or Flower Song, Monkey Song. This would be great for that. I've got my little finger puppet here. This is, oh, there we go. This is the wrist wizard. So I'm playing Twinkle. Ba-da-da-da-dum-bum, ba-da-da. Uh-oh. Tap, tap, tap. Open that wrist up, says the wrist wizard. He bopped my wrist as a reminder that I need to keep my wrist straight. Ba-da-da-da-dum-bum, ba-da-da-da-dum-bum, ba-da-da-da-dum. Oh, usually where it happens is 3 fingers down or 3rd finger down. Ba-da-da-da-dum-bum, ba-da-da-da-dum-bum, ba-da-da-da-dum-bum. Whoa, my pitch was really off there. But got your, any finger puppets work. Those are really fun. Kids love it, especially if you have designated, you know, bow police, finger puppet, wrist wizard, finger puppet. Okay, so those are a couple of my ideas for left hand games for the young violinist. Thank you.